Yo, what is going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clock Master, and we're here to be talking about. Wow, we're here to talk about The Flash Season 4. Season 4. We're on a mid-season break right now, and just a quick little disclaimer, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, I am away from home, and I'm sorry that I have not. And to those of you guys who've been subscribed to the channel, I'm sorry that I have not uploaded any videos within the past couple of days because I have been on vacation essentially. So I'm still on vacation right now. I don't get back home till next week. So but I did bring my mic with me, and I figured I should just drop a video because I was feeling weird just not putting out any videos for the last like 5 days or so, because I feel like I actually have to put out a video. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, I do a lot of Flash reactions, Flash theory videos, discussions, things such as stuff like this. So if you guys want to subscribe for more than that, forgive me, guys. I've been out of it for a few days, so you know my whole thing is a little bit weird. But yeah, so forgive the audio as well. I'm just doing my best, but I just wanted to talk about this video. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into this Flash video. So I'm gonna be discussing 6 theories that are going on right now concerning the Flash stuff, and some stuff that I saw that I want to talk about, some things that I want to see happen and some things I don't want to see happen. So let's just get into talk about this. So we're gonna start with number 1, Citizen Cole to make a final appearance on the Flash before his contract is up. Now, this is not something that and just a disclaimer as well, I did not make any of these theories up. These are theories that, like I said, I found online, and I like some of them and I don't. But Citizen Cole to make a final appearance on the Flash before his contract is up. Now, I know he has Wentworth Miller has a contract with the Flash. I think he has one more appearance to do before he leaves. I know he can be on Legends of Tomorrow, but for the Flash, he has a certain contract he has to do. So we may see one more episode with him. It's not something I really necessarily, really care too much about. I mean, I like Captain Cole, I like Leonard Snart, I like the whole character, but it's not something that I really find, like I really care too much for. So that's that. Now, number 2, this is something that I actually really hope happens. But Wally West moving to the to Legends of Tomorrow. That is something I actually really want to happen because it's a theory. I don't know if it's going to happen, and I hope they do it. I do know that I think Mark Guggenheim, I think that's his first name, Mark Guggenheim, actually made a statement at I think it was Ace Comic Con or something like that back in New York when he was in Long Island. I think he said that a character that we already know will be taking the place of Firestorm. So they'll be taking the place of Martin Stein and Jack. So I know it could be anyone. He said it could be anyone that we have seen, but I don't know who's gonna be. But if it's Wally West, I'm actually really happy if it's Wally West, because they haven't been using Wally. They haven't been using Wally at all, really, on the show as much as they could. And their reasoning or their explanation for the whole thing is that the budget is, they don't have the budget to take care of 2 speedsters. So that's just really their explanation to the whole thing. They don't have the budget to take care of 2 speedsters, and which is understandable. Having to render 2 speedsters on the screen the whole time could be a little taxing. It could, I don't know, be, which is why it would cost more money, because you have to spend more time to actually get it done. So I can understand that, but I want Wally West to move to Legends of Tomorrow because he's such a fan favorite. He's one of my favorite characters, and I've grown to like Wally as a character. Well, this Wally, I've grown to like him more on the show, and I want to see what they can do with him. So if they actually move him over to Legends of Tomorrow, he can actually take the place of Firestorm. They're still gonna be missing on one person, but that's still okay to deal with. I'd rather them have missing one person down and then not having not having 2 people on there or 1 person there at all. So move Wally West to Legends of Tomorrow. Like, that would be a better option for everyone else. It would be very cool to see the Wave Rider gain a speedster. Now, number 3, this is a theory that I don't think will happen, but if it does happen, I'd question as to why it would happen so soon. But Iris getting pregnant at the end of season 4. Now, this is not something like I said, I don't really think will happen, or I don't want this to happen, but Iris getting pregnant. Now, we have seen someone who can possibly be Dawn Allen appear during the crossover the first night with Supergirl, appeared at Barry's wedding, and everyone thinks it's Dawn Allen. Since the first night that I saw it, I said it could be Barry's daughter from the future. It very well could be that, but I don't think that'll be the last of Dawn Allen that we see if the waitress is Dawn Allen. But I don't want Iris to be pregnant at the end of season 4. Like, I don't want that because it's too soon for me. It's just too soon for me. They just got married, and to have kids on the way. We do know that when Barry came out to Speed Force in the first episode of season 4, he said, diapers, I have to change more. We need more diapers. We need more diapers. Yeah, but I don't. It's not really something that I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want that. to happen, if I'm being quite honest with you. It'd be cool, and I don't want it to happen now, to clarify. It'd be cool to see it happen, but not now. I don't think it's necessary to happen now. I think it's too soon. But it'd be cool nonetheless. Maybe season 7 or something like that, but not season 4. Anyway, number 4 is Barry revealing his identity. Now, if we saw in the Flash promo, we saw Cecile is going to be, I guess, his attorney, or someone is going to be defending him, and she says the only way to solve all of this or whatever is to let everyone know that you're the Flash. And he's like, you know, if we let everybody know that I'm the Flash, then we're going to have to keep on running and running and running and running, and they don't want to do that. So my thing is, I don't really want him to do that either. I think that's kind of going on the whole Arrow route, because Arrow's doing that kind of thing right now, and I don't think that's really necessary to get into that, to do the whole thing with the revealing this identity, and the mayor is being accused of being the Green Arrow, and I don't think that it's necessary, or it warrants all of that. I mean, they don't have to do it. And I don't even see how they can actually save the situation, because in the end you'll still have to prove that the Thinker is Clifford DeVoe, and you'd have to prove that. So even if he is the Flash, even if he is the Flash, sorry, of course he's the Flash, even if he admits or reveals his identity that he is the Flash, you'll still have to find a way to prove that Clifford DeVoe is the Thinker, because it wouldn't justify that, or you'll still have to find a way to prove that Barry didn't kill him. So there's still a problem. So I don't see how actually revealing the identity actually really helps. I just see it actually hurting it more. Now, number 5, the neural inhibitor. Now, this is something that has been revealed to us since back in the last season, season 3, when Savitar actually came up to Barry, and well, when they were talking, he said, "This is where we came up with the neural inhibitor to destroy DeVoe." And you know, that's pretty much what he came up with. That. So I don't even think it's a neural inhibitor. I think I heard him say a cerebral inhibitor. He probably was like, I don't have to rewatch the thing. The neural inhibitor, or cerebral inhibitor, whatever it is. We do need to see that at some point, because we already know how to beat DeVoe. That has already been revealed to us since the last season, since season 3. That has been revealed to us, so it shouldn't be a hard thing to really figure out how to kill him. It's just like Barry should have remembered that. They've had that conversation. That should be something that triggered him, because for some reason he can remember that the name Clifford DeVoe triggered something, but he can't remember cerebral inhibitor. Hopefully towards the end of the season he'll remember it. He'll be triggered and have one of those big trigger moments where Barry's like, I remember we needed to develop a cerebral inhibitor. It might be something like that, but they need to do that, and once that happens, then, because we already know how to defeat DeVoe. Now, this last one that I saw, Barry and Iris move to the future, that's not something I think will ever happen. It could be a thought that happens. Now, here's what happened. I know in the comic books, around the whole Flash trial event and story that was going on in the comic books, Barry did get accused for killing Reverse Flash, because Reverse Flash actually, or Professor Zoom actually did kill Iris. And then I know he moved to the future. I forgot the name of the woman that he remarried, but he remarried somebody else. He went to the future. Then actually, I think Reverse Flash was trying to kill her as well. And then there was like a reincarnated version of Iris West. And then that's when they actually, they got married again or something like that. And then they had, that's when they actually had the Tornado Twins. So I know that happened in the comic books. If they go that route, then I don't know. It'll be dealing with the whole. They're already not going that route, because at this, this time you don't have Barry standing trial for killing Reverse Flash. This time it has to do with him standing trial for killing Clifford DeVoe. So I don't think they'll actually go that route, but some of those theories, I mean, some of these things here listed, I want to see happen. Now, this is what I do want to see happen. Wally West moving to Legends of Tomorrow. I do want to see the whole cerebral inhibitor thing, and that's pretty much the only thing I'm really excited for out of all the stuff I just listed. I'm not too hyped for Barry revealing his identity, or Barry and Iris moving to the future. I'm not too excited for that whole entire thing. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to make a quick video just talking about some Flash stuff, because we have a few weeks away before all the shows return, and I thought some of these theories were pretty cool and something to talk about. So if you guys, as usual, want to talk about this stuff, let me know in the comment section down below what you want to talk about, and we'll go ahead and we'll talk about these things, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Clockmaster out.